Yeah, me a send man.
Yo, Malachi. He's not fine, he's not Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, English, not Portuguese.
Yo, Malachi.
And you boss the artist then.
Father God bless you.
GT, bad banner.
What a predicament.
Yo, Malachi, big up yourself representing the 592 eternally.
I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Malachi, mash up the place with some truth.
You're listening to Malachi, dropping Guyanese music.
Malachi, you play the best in Guyanese music.
Knock ya with him, not spread no rumor, showing no respect.
This is what I want you to do to me.
Malachi, in a music them fi know say you're the mother guy.
Hope you tune into Malachi.
Say you can't mix intelligence with negligence. Bingy man, that no make sense.
Yeah, my brother Malachi, you don't know say you defend the Guyanese music straight and what for say. Malachi, you're number one. Plays the most Guyanese songs on the radio. Na 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 na. Oh na na. Nikita. Hey. Na 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 na. Oh na na. Well, I never see it coming. Sneak up on me like a storm. Me head spinning from the way that West perform. Should I run away or stay and risk it all? I can't escape it. I can't escape. My waistline like a slingshot. And when I push back, well, you're bound to know my name. I tie you up with a TikTok, and then I look back. Just give me everything. Now you got me doing things I swear I want again. I can't resist it. I can't escape. I slip and fall in a soca pet and I end up in love. I slip and fall in a soca pet and I end up in love. How you put it on me? Put it on me. Put it on, put it on, put it on me. How you put it on me? Put it on me. Put it on, put it on, put it on. You put it on me and you will perform like you're willing to risk it all. Put it on me and I feel to ball, cause this feeling is not a norm. I got some butterflies deep in my belly. When you come real close to me, it's like a dream come true. I can tell it, fulfill my fantasy. My waistline like a slingshot, and when I push back, well, you're bound to know my name. I tie you up with a TikTok, and then I look back. Just give me everything. Now you got me doing things I swear I want again. I can't resist it. I can't escape. I slip and fall in a soca pet and I end up in love. I slip and fall in a soca pet and I end up in love. How you put it on me? Put it on me. Put it on, put it on, put it on me. How you put it on me? Put it on me. Put it on, put it on, put it on. I slip and fall in a soca pet and I end up in love. I slip and fall in a soca pet and I end up in love. How you put it on me? Put it on me. Put it on, put it on, put it on me. How you put it on me? Put it on me. Put it on, put it on, put it on. How you put it on me?
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good night, good evening, wherever you're at locally. You're in tune to the Rush, Guyana's Industry Show. I am the Afropolitan with my co-host, Martain Al-Ameen. Today, it's Wednesday, the WW Day. You know how we do Wednesday Wine Day, whether you have a glass of wine, but it's a bit early to have a glass of wine. But of course, it's afternoon in the UK. Good afternoon to the guys in the UK. Good morning to the guys in New York City, Atlanta, Antigua and Barbuda, throughout the entire Caribbean, of course, in Canada. Shout out to Masani all the way in Kingston, Jamaica. Hope you have a great one, of course, setting up the business as we do it. You know, if you're driving today, heading to work, wherever you're headed, just take it easy. Make sure you obey the speed limit. Obey the speed limit. Make sure you're buckled up and stay glued to the Rush. We got so much more great music and vibe on the WW Day, Wednesday Wine Day. We're going to make you gyrate and move that what? That waistline.
What you gonna do? You gonna do? You gonna do? You gonna do with me? We stop feel life when I give you this, baby. What you gonna do? You gonna do? You gonna do? What you gonna do with me? Yeah, baby. My heart is calling for you, calling for yours, but you don't have a clue. You're tuned in to DPI. criminal boy. So try don't get me vexed. Try don't get me vexed. These men want me take a wine and not call you tomorrow. Oh, no, no. Think you can touch me so good and me simply let you go. Oh, no, no, no. You know them red gal lady. You know them red gal crazy. If you want to be my baby, you know I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. To rough up your night, baby, and be the love of your life, baby. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. To rough up your night, baby, and be the love of your life, baby. I'm coming. I'm on my way. What you gonna do? You gonna do? You gonna do? You gonna do with me? How we stop feeling when I give you this, baby?
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
Gotta be careful with them red gal. Tamika Marshall, the songbird of Guyana, she said, you know what I mean, them red gal, real crazy. Gotta be careful out there if you're driving. Stay glued to the rush. We got so much more music. Of course, when I get back with it, we got the today's weather forecast.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Over there, over there, over there, over there, over there. Sunshine, rainfall, girl, you there on my radar. We drink rum, we fall down, we wake up, we make love. You are my heart, you are my soul, like fire and ice, like silver and gold, like oil and water. Girl, you know you got me bad, like pepper for my bus of shot. Girl, you know you got me, so I'm telling ya it's fire, fire in your wire, wire over there, over there. Fire, fire in your wire, wire over there, over there. Tell the girl them link me from country, tell the girl them link me from town, tell the girl them link me from wherever we spreading nothing but love. Tell the girl them link me from country, tell the girl them link me from town, tell the girl them link me from wherever we spreading nothing but love. Pedestrian, civilian, in costume, without none. I on stage, you on ground, ring finger, without none. You are my heart, you are my soul, like fire and ice, like silver and gold, like oil and water. Girl, you know you got me bad, like pepper from my bus of shot. Girl, you know you got me, so I'm telling ya it's fire, fire in your wire, wire over there, over there. Fire, fire in your wire, wire over there, over there. Tell the girl them link me from country, tell the girl them link me from town, tell the girl them link me from wherever we spreading nothing but love. Tell the girl them link me from country, tell the girl them link me from town, tell the girl them link me from wherever we spreading nothing but love. Fire, fire in your wire, wire over there, over there. Fire, fire in your wire, wire over there, over there. Tell the girl them link me from country, tell the girl them link me from town, tell the girl them link me from country, tell the girl them link me from town.
Between all distractions, you got all my attention. You lit this place up instantly. Yeah, you caused an explosion in the baby. You left rent free my mind, top of the line, one of a kind, the best that I've seen. Pretty lady, when you bubble amazing, no doubt about it. The first look at you, I imagine and wish to put you in house as a wife and a day. That's what good body does accomplish. You stand out in the crowd with your personality. The way you shine, everyone could see because you look fine and you complete me. You let this place up instantly. You cause an explosion in me. Yeah. You live rent free in my mind, top of the line, one of a kind, the best that I've seen. Pretty lady, when you bubble like that, we'll surely make the shot a militant stand at attention. You turn me on, I must mention. You be militant at all. In your goal, I got to score. You lit it up, raising up, right up. Your flame is up when you do it like that. Every time, baby. Yes, you lit it up, raising up, right up. Your flame is up when you do it like that. Every time. Give it to me, girl. When you show me your motion, baby, your pretty body hypnotize me. I love to see you bubble through the soca, bust that wine and it's all over. I'm looking in your direction, anticipating your intentions. I know we can do it. It's easy to prove it. You got me in your bubble, 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 bubble. Baby, when you give it to me, I will surely want it double. A delightful double. We can be a celebrity couple. You let this place up instantly. You cause an explosion in me. You live rent free in my mind, top of the line, one of a kind, the best that I've seen. I'm pretty lady. Sexy. When you bubble like that, we'll surely make the shot a militant stand at attention. You turn me on, I must mention. You the militant adore. In your goal, I got to score. You lit it up, blazing up, right up. Your flame is up when you do it like that. Every time, baby. Yes, you lit it up, blazing up, right up. Your flame is up when you do it like that. Every time.
You know how we do. We drop and bust that new music, new vibe in 83,000 square miles. That's the voice of a phenomenal artist by the name of Militant. With that one, some new music. That one is called Attention. You get my attention so instantly. Of course, you got to stay glued to the rush. Today, we got a really, really, really important interview to all the creatives across the Caribbean region. So call up a friend, tell a friend, log in, tune in, however you get the rush. Make sure you tune in today. Today is very important. If you're wondering what the weather is going to be like in London today, it's going to be cloudy skies in the UK today. Temperature is going to be at 13 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 10%. Humidity 58%, and wind is going to be mild at 5 kilometers an hour. In the Big Apple, New York City, it's also going to be cloudy skies. Temperature is going to be at 17 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 10%. Humidity 75%, and wind mild and gusting at 14 kilometers an hour. In Atlanta, Georgia, it's also going to be cloudy today. Temperature is going to be at 16 degrees Celsius. Precipitation 20%. Humidity 95%, and wind at 6 kilometers an hour. In Toronto, Canada, it's going to be cloudy as well. Temperature is going to be 1 degree Celsius, precipitation 10%, humidity 83%, and wind gusting at 23 kilometers an hour. That's in Toronto, Canada for today. In the Caribbean Sea, in Antigua and Barbuda, it's going to be sunny skies today. Temperatures at 25 degrees Celsius, precipitation 0%, humidity 70%, and wind at 21 kilometers an hour. In the capital city, Georgetown, Guyana, the only English-speaking nation on the continent of South America. It's going to be mostly cloudy skies today. Temperature is going to be at 25 degrees Celsius, precipitation 20%, humidity 88%, and wind at 6 kilometers an hour. That's the weather for today. And of course, stay glued to the rush. It's a very important day. As I said today, call up a friend, let them know Fabian Alfonso is going to be on our show today. He's an activist. He is a consummate, somebody who's involved in the creative industries in Trinidad and Tobago and further afield. We're going to get into it later on in today's show. Of course, we're going to have Fabian come through and give you some real pertinent information on the whole issue of copyright and how important it is to you. Stay glued to the rush. You know how we do. More music, more fun.
Yeah. Woman, I love that kind of wine, that sexy wine. Oh, yeah, wine up in that wine, that sexy wine, sexy wine. I love it when you do that, in that kind of wine, that sexy wine. Oh, yeah, wine up in that wine, that kind of wine, that sexy wine. I love it when you do that thing. Oh, I love your body. Oh, it speaks to me. It's calling me over. Say come and take me. The way you treat me, the way you treat me, the way you seat me, how it complete me. Girl, I wind up on the youngster. Drop to the ground and kick it up back. Turn it around cause I like it like that. Oh, what a piece of body. Can remember me name, I get memory block. Never in my life get a wine like that. This your wine sure to give me a attack. I love the way you do that thing, that sexy wine, sexy wine. Oh, you wine up in that kind of wine, sexy wine. I love it when you do that thing, that kind of wine, sexy wine. Oh, you wine up in that sexy wine, sexy wine. But tell me how you do that thing. Come on, the way you are wine, I'm addicted to you. The wine I'm stick onto you like glue. I'll do what you want to do. Girl, your body perfect. Oh, man, the way you start, you're rising up my temperature. Sexy physique and your sexy figure. Everywhere you walk, every man want you. Girl, when you touch the street, you rock all over. That wine, sexy wine. Oh, where you wine up in that time. That sexy wine, sexy wine. I love it when you do that in that kind of wine, sexy wine. Oh, where you wine up in that time. That sexy wine, sexy wine. I love it when you do that kind of wine, sexy wine. You wine up in that time, that sexy wine, sexy wine. I love it when you do that in that sexy wine, that kind of wine. When you wine up in that time, that sexy wine, sexy wine. I love it when you do that in that sexy wine.
That sexy wine, you know how we do on the WW today. That's the voice of Jomo Primo, the man they call the rubber waist, right here in Guyana. Trust me, the only place you can get the music and the vibration of 83,000 square miles is right here in the Rush, each and every day of the week, Monday to Friday, 1 to 4 in the UK, 8 to 11 in the USA, Canada, Guyana, and the Caribbean. More new music, more new vibe right here in the Rush. Just about 20 minutes after the hour. When I get back with you, we got the news headlines from the Government Information Service of Guyana.
Boy, Carnival come again. Carnival come again. Second son of rain.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi. Always representing Guyanese music all the time. Jack.
When you see me out on the road, jamming on a gal heavy load, please don't talk to me. When you see me out on the street, jamming on any gal I meet, try don't bother me. Don't bother me. Cause I'm here for the carnival, I'm here for the vibe. I don't care about bad mind people, I live in my life. Right now it's carnival, right now it's vibe. Don't tell me about inhibition, I live in my life. To have a time, don't tell me about limitation. I only have one intention. I want to enjoy myself. Put me worries on the shelf. I's a whining soldier, so girl bend over. Cause I'm here for the carnival, I'm here for the vibe. I don't care about bad mind people, I live in my life. Right now it's carnival, right now it's vibe. Don't tell me about inhibition, I live in my life.
man, you're listening to Malachi.
I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I said I'm moving on. Yeah, what's in? Gonna take a shot is a big one. It's real vibes and real fun. I have a no man syndrome. Hear what I say. No man can tell me not gonna wait. Some gal need a manager. Well, gal, I go pray for you. My personal man time expire. And it's too much worries right now, so I sing. Just why like yes, my sister right now. I have no behavior, and if you going on with him after, so let him take a little joke. Like if I pass and I take a little look, y'all don't feel offended. If you looking, he not pretending. Some y'all need a manager. Well, y'all I go pray for you. My personal man time expire. I looking and living good right now, so I sing good. And I like it myself. Yes, I like it myself. I sing girl, and I like it myself. Yes, I like it myself. Right now I sing girl, and I like it myself. Yes, I like it myself.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time. Jack.
I've been wondering if you're going to give me a lick or something. I just wanna be in your groove. It would take a sec just to show you my move. Wind your body up nice and slow. Hands around your waist and I won't let go. Baby, take your time and do it slow. I just wanna see your waistline go. Look who's whining, look who's dancing. Who's dancing, who's dancing. Look who's whining, look who's dancing. Who's dancing, who's dancing. Look who's whining, look who's dancing. Who's dancing, who's dancing. Look who's whining, look who's dancing. Who's dancing, who's dancing. Just like that. Why you like that? I really like that. Ooh, did you really do that? Move your body, girl. Flex your body, girl. Move your body, girl. Flex your body, girl. If you a top girl, wine like your body, girl. Wine, 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 and wine, wine, wine. Now let me see you move. Look who's whining, look who's dancing. Who's dancing, who's dancing. Look who's whining, look who's dancing. Who's dancing, who's dancing. Look who's whining. Who's dancing, who's dancing. Look who's whining, look who's dancing. Who's dancing, who's dancing. Look who's whining, look who's dancing. Watch her now. Step to the sidey. Make her get a righty. Watch her do a thing, no tick tock. Make her wine like a rock.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
Let's go. Look, 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 look. Let's
want your body long time. Every time I see you, girl, you confuse my mind, girl. You have to know, say me love you long time, girl. You can't see that shit up on my mind, girl. You have to come in on my world and me dance on the sexy body and the fat bumper. You have to come in on my world and me dance on the sexy body and the fat bumper, girl.
We drop and bust that new music, new vibe each and every day. The only place you go and get the vibe, though, is right here with us. Of course, I gotta say good morning. Good morning to everybody, to our listeners, to everybody. We got a really important day today, Wednesday. Today, and of course, today is what? You know what it's called today too, right? All Fools Day. But we're not gonna fool you today. We got some real vibe to give you today. You know how we do it each and every day. And today, Wednesday, the W Day, Wednesday Wine Day. We're gonna have a very important guest with us in the second hour by the name of Fabian Alfonso, and call up a friend, especially those people in the creative sector in Guyana, wherever you're at, in the UK, in Canada, in Atlanta, wherever you're at, to the sound of my voice. Make sure you call up your friends in the creatives. Let them know we're gonna have this discussion coming up in the second hour with a very important gentleman by the name of Fabian Alfonso, really noted lobbyist and somebody who is in the industry of copyright. Also, I gotta say big good morning to my brethren and co-host Martain Al-Ameen. Good morning to you, bro. What? Agwan.
Greetings, brother.
Yes, it's Wednesday. It's just the middle of the week. Some people think it's Friday. It's not Friday yet. It's just the middle. It's just the middle of the week. But of course, around this time, we got to drop the news headlines from the Government Information Service for today, Wednesday. And they read, 613 BIT graduates ready to meet Guyana's expanding demand for skilled labor. 298.8 million modern primary school to transform learning conditions in St. Cuthbert's mission. Government to introduce automated passenger ID at CGIA. Prime Minister Phillips, Guyana's security strategy must be beyond military strength. Swift action by the Guyana Police Force in regulating industry results in deportation of Brazilians for illegal mining. Minister of Labor to host two-day OSH exhibition. 16 charged for breaching Mining Act. And flood update and ongoing response measures. Those are a few of the news headlines from the Government Information Service for today, Wednesday. Of course, you can get more details on their page on the dpi.gov.gy. Of course, you got to stay glued to the rush today, Wednesday. We're going to give you different music and different vibe each and every day of the week. Today is the middle of the week. It's a hump day. We're going to give you that energy. We're going to kickstart your mornings and give you that vibe to keep you going and going and going.
Trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come on, let's take a trip to the West Indies, cool breeze, yeah. Come down, then the touch and make you calm down. Come on, baby, come down. I really like it when you come down. Come on, and I don't wanna waste your time, yeah. Enjoy the island vibes, yeah. I like the vibe you got it. Now we come out to party. Shot after shot. The body hitting like the waves on a rock. Anyway, we go the party feet turn up. Hard and bougie like how you style up. You's a naughty girl. You don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. You's a naughty girl. You don't wanna really want a real time girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. Naughty, I really like a naughty girl. Naughty, I really like a naughty girl. Cause she sweet like coconut water. Mix up the granny backbone for this daughter. No, them want her bad but me got her. Cause she falling low. Scratch a match for the bamboo fire. Caribbean, she no want leave no. The sunshine or rain or anywhere. I'm in love. Come when we take a trip to the West Indies. Cool, cool breeze, yeah. Come on, let's take a trip to the West Indies. Cool, cool breeze, yeah. Come down. Then the touch you make you calm down. Come on, baby, come down. Me really like it when you come down. Come on. And I don't wanna waste your time, yeah. Enjoy the island vibes, yeah. I like the vibe, you got it. Now we come out to party. Shut after shot. Your body hitting like the waves on a rock. Anyway, we go the party if you turn up. Bad and bougie like how you style up. You's a naughty girl. You don't wanna really want a real damn girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. You's a naughty girl. You don't wanna really want a real damn girl. You's a naughty girl. I really like a naughty girl. Naughty, I really like a naughty girl. Naughty, really like a naughty girl. Take a trip to the island breeze. Trevor vibes and West Indies. Baby girl, make you fall in love. Take a look at you. I want you to take a look at you. Oh gosh, vibes work.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese
Isabella.
music all the time.
Oh God, you're so sweet. Yeah, girl, I'll never forget that wine, baby. Oh, baby, yeah, you are the best I ever had. Yeah, you drive me crazy. Yeah, when you whine and get sun mad. Oh. Why you want to do me like that? You want give me a tata. You whine and you do all back, yeah. Hold me tight and you take it slow. Girl, me heart to raise the tempo. Isabella, I want you to know. Oh, girl, you got me so wine. Yeah. Hold on, girl, you. Oh God, you got me so wine. Oh.
Baby, oh God, I never felt this way before. The way you love me, oh boy, every night I'm craving more. Why you have to love me like that? You giving me heart attack when you whine and you don't hold back. No. When you whine and you take it slow, boy, me at you raise the tempo. Brother West, I want you to know. Boy, you get it better wine. Boy, you get it better wine.
Yeah, oh God, hold on. Isabella, my bella.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
Oh God. Girl, you got me to wine. Yeah. Girl, you got me to wine. Oh, nah.
Boy, you,
Isabella.
you get it better wine. Oh baby, boy, you get it better wine.
Let's unwind. The voice of Jamal Primo and Katie Keish with that one. You know how we do in the rush. We drop and bust that new music, that new vibe through 83,000 square miles. All right, so we're going to have a special guest coming up in the second hour. This is what I'm saying. Call up a friend, let a friend know. We're going to have Mr. Fabian Alfonso. He has been actively involved in the creative culture sector for the past 30 years. This is, of course, in Trinidad and Tobago and further afield. He is an avid advocate for the overall development of our creative industries. He's a very passionate, but he's an administrator as well of copyright and related rights in Trinidad and Tobago. We're going to have him on today's program, so make sure you call up all your creative friends and artists. You can, of course, hit us up in the second hour. We're going to give you those numbers a little later on in the show. You can hit us up, let us know, and questions and comments as well can be left in the comment section. Stay glued to the rush. Just about 20 minutes to the top of the hour. We got more music, more vibe. Of course, we got to step aside, pay those bills, and come right back in the second hour. I think I'll give you the numbers right now so you could get ready to hit me up. It's on +592 641 0945 with your comments and questions, and you can hit Martin up on
305-713-8595.
All right, just about 20 minutes to the top. Remember to take it easy as you drive. Please obey the speed limit. That's a thing that we got to keep saying to people. Obey the speed limit.
Who you mean to tell me? The man laughing you? Why not? Oh, he said that you, your back got your front. Girl, don't make me laugh. No worry with your size and your flab. Every good chum need some shelter. You want some size, that's not right. Every good chum need some chum clean. That's why you need sheltering. Sun, rain, or dew cannot catch this. Pineapple juice that me use. Make sure really smell like make shit taste good. Hey, take y'all, take care of yourself. Show off your figure. Don't study the team mind when them talk about you. Tell them good chum need good shelter. If you're proud of your body, doing everything to make you stay healthy. Step to the front, let them know they have it. Got them in the tracks, can't come wrong, yo. No worry with your size and your flab. Every good chum need some shelter. You want some size, that's not right. Every good chum need some chum clean. That's why you need sheltering. Sun, rain, or dew cannot catch this. Pineapple juice that me use. Make sure really smell like make sure taste good. My confidence high. Any boy want this boom bye. Me comfortable with me sweet goddamn size. Now make no fish come tell me otherwise. My pretty, I was nitty underneath a side to clean. Your boyfriend is loving on my big belly. Trim wear, trim what features changing only if I want. No worry with your size, not your flab. Every good chum need some shelter. You want some size, that's not right. Every good chum need some chum clean. That's why you need sheltering. Sun, rain, or dew cannot catch this. Pineapple juice that me use. Make sure really smell like make shit taste good. Take care of yourself, show off your figure. No study dirty mind when them talk about you. Tell them good chum need good shelter. If you're proud of your body, doing everything to make you stay healthy. Step to the front, let them know they have it. Got them in the track, can't come wrong, yo. No worry with your size and your flab. Every good chum need some shelter. You want some size, that's not right. Every good chum need some chum clean. That's why you need sheltering. Sun, rain, or dew cannot catch this. Pineapple juice that me use. Make sure really smell like make shit taste good.
Tempted to touch your body, yeah. Baby girl, I'm falling in love. One wine not enough. Excuse me, pretty girl, come here now.
man, you're listening to Malachi.
Ain't girl, you too bad. Take it down, my darling. Don't care if they watch. Then we body touch. I see you come here for the sweet. Jam up there, girl. Come here for the sweet. Jam up there. I put a smile on your face right there. And rub down body to body. Take a wine right there. My girl, I know that you want me. You know I don't play. Take this sweet jam. Come here for the sweet jam. Take this sweet jam. Come and get this sweet jam. Oh, you wine your bumper, girl, I like it. 10 out of 10 ratings when you whine it. You have a little attitude. I love when you do it rude, yeah. You giving me the sweet, sweet jam. Excuse me, pretty girl, come here now. Love how you grooving. Ain't girl, you too bad. Take it down, my darling. Don't care if they watch. Then we body touch. I see you come here for the sweet. Jam up there. Jam up there, girl. Come here for the sweet. Jam up there. And put a smile on your face right there. And rub down body to body. Take a wine right there. My girl, I know that you want me. You know I don't play. Take this sweet jam. Come here for the sweet jam. Take this sweet jam. Come and
You're
get
tuned
this
in
sweet
to
jam.
DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time. Yeah.
Jam up there, girl. Come here for the sweet. Jam up there. And put a smile on your face right there. And rub down body to body. Take a wine right there. My girl, I know that you want me. You know I don't play. Take this sweet jam. Come here for the sweet jam. Take this sweet jam. Come and get this sweet jam. Come here for the sweet jam. Jam up there, girl. Come here for the sweet. Jam up there. And put a smile on your face right there.
We're gonna definitely put a smile on your face today, Wednesday, 15 minutes to the top of the hour. We got more music, and of course, we gotta pay them bills and come right back. You know how we do in the second hour. We can have a special guest with us. Stay glued. Don't touch the dial. Plus, call up your friend. If you're a creative, an artist, anybody in the creative field, especially in Guyana and further afield, stay glued. It's kicking off in the second hour.
How you like it? Hope you have good energy. You looking for me? Bacchanal and them pace. You look cute, but tell me what the in your waist. You wanna wine on me? Can you control this body? Bumper go up and low. Hope you know what to do. 'Cause I lose,
We alive, we ready for the party. Come to play a mass, anyway the fed there. How we know if we tear down the party. Every stage we bring the bacchanal, we can't calm down. I love to see the girl them pelting ways. Think and dirty while in up the place. Hand in the air now, flag in the air now. Let it clear now. Because we ready to go mash up the place and done. Ready to go mash up the place and done. We mashing up over there, mashing up over there, mashing up everywhere. Now everybody know charge. Up on the road, up on the stage, get in the race. Now everybody mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up the barricade. Them say we mad, we sick and we crazy, but we don't care when we come out to party.
Shakedown Entertainment presents the Barbados Excursion 2026. After the success of 2025, we are doing it all over again from the 23rd of April to the 3rd of May. 7 or 10-day options based on 2 people sharing. Book for 7 days. Flight and accommodation. Early bird, $1,095 or 10 days for $1,295 depending on when you book. Subject to availability. Party theme nights. Entertainment wristband pass is £300. Added attractions are Oystings Fish Friday and our bus tour of Barbados. Music from the UK's top DJs and sounds. To book your deposit, call SN Travel on 0207 254 0136 or 07 511 272 227. Sponsored by slamradio.co.uk and barbadosexcursion.net. The party holiday of a lifetime.
Public announcement. Because of the overwhelming demand, Sweets Like Chocolate Bring Your Own Drinks Bank Holiday Sunday the 5th of April 2026 has been moved to the Clay Oven Banqueting Suite, 197 Ealing Road, Alberton, HAO 40W, to cater for the growth of revelers attending this West London roadblock. Doors open 7 p.m. until 8. Music by Federal Touch, Studio Express, New Attraction, Jazz Bass, Delroy P, ELC, and Just Jazz. Sweet Like Chocolate Bring Your Own Drinks Bank Holiday Sunday 5th of April at the Clay Oven Banqueting Suite, Alberton, HAO 4LW. £30 tickets available on Eventbrite. More info, table and birthday bookings, call Robbo on 07956 559 599. Food on sale by Mama J.
Shakedown Entertainment presents the Soca vs. Bashment Clash on Saturday the 6th of June at Swakely's 174 Goldmore Road, W12 BHU. Repping Soca, the defending champions. Spice Out Sound featuring Selector Spice, DJ Gupna, Repping Bashment, Village Sound and DJ Quincy. Both teams will be playing a 90s round and an up-to-date round and a dubplate round. A ballot box will decide who takes the coveted cup of Soca vs. Bashment. Your referee, TC Ford. Music by Slam Radio DJs. Get your limited early bird tickets for £7. Standard tickets £10 and it will be £15 on the door. For more information, call 07511 272 227. Soca vs. Bashment, supported by slamradio.co.uk and Slap and Tickle 2006.
Big People Round Robin every 2 weeks presents Series 2, The Launch Party. Sunday 12th of April at the VT Lounge, Douglas Avenue, Wembley, HAO 4BN, 7 p.m. until 12 midnight, free entry before 7:30 p.m. A suited and booted prize for the best dressed man or woman. Music by Mickey D, Crazy Gang and LTD. Hosted by General Condor. Big People's Round Robin Series 2 launch party. Sunday 12th of April at the VT Lounge, Douglas Avenue, Wembley, HAO 4BN. Admission is £8 and it's more at the door. For birthday celebrations, call 07538 375 834 or 07399 121 624. Sponsored by Roots FM, VT Lounge, Ballo Chic and One Love TV.
We love old school.
We love old school, the dinner show and dance Easter ball. Featuring live Omar and Sandra Cross. With comedy from Curtis Walker and Felicity Ethnic. Hosted by Robbie G and Eddie Nesta. And music from the very best. Fifth Avenue Special Touch. Jesse G, DJ Lex, Studio One and After Dark. Hosted by Hollywood and Brandy Lee. Taking place Easter Sunday, the 5th of April 2026. At JK Banqueting Suite, 15A Perryville, London, SE23 2NE. We rate from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. This is a strictly ticket-only event. And if it's your birthday, you get in for free. Online tickets are available from Eventbrite. Access for Tickets UK and WeLoveOldSchool.com. or call Patrick on 07856 372 677.
We love old
Have
school.
you ever been to Miami Beach? Shakedown Entertainment presents the Miami Beach Excursion from the 3rd to the 13th of October 2026. 7 to 10 day options based on 2 people sharing 4-star, 5-star hotels. Fly business class or economy. Visit the Miami Carnival, Catamaran Boat Party, Club Nightlife and upscale lounges. Visit Ocean Drive, South Beach, Shop and Dine, the boat tour of Biscayne Bay, rep your island colors, back to school parties, pastel colors parties, and many more. All this with the UK's TC Ford, C6, Village Sound, DJ Pico, and ELC, plus more to be confirmed. Host Tony F, Big C, and Ike B. More information shortly. Call 07 511 272 227. Miami Beach Excursion. It's gonna be a movie.
From London to the world, slamradio.co.uk, the big music frequency.
The beat of the Caribbean. Majestic music. The sound of the now generation.
Want to join the party? Then tune into Majestic Music Radio. You can find us at www.majesticmusicradio.com or stream from the Majestic Music Radio app on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. You can even find us on all social media platforms. No matter where you are or what you're listening from, we are always live and banging the hits. All day, every day.
When you need something to eat cause you on the go but still not compromising taste and quality, then King George Grill is the place for halal chicken kebabs, gyro chicken wraps, beef and shrimp, lamb chops, Arabic rice, garlic potatoes, burgers, and much more. Opening hours from 10 a.m. on weekdays and extended on weekends. Turning Point, the junction of East La Penitence, South Royville, and Guyana. King George Grill, where the new taste of cuisine lives. 762-7208 to order today. When you need quality, affordable machinery parts, Eddie's Machinery Parts Supplies is there for your needs. Bobcat, Doosan, Yanmar, Isuzu, Kubota, and other machinery parts. Parts ranging from seal kits, bushings, pins, alternators, starters, solenoids, filters, mufflers, water and oil cylinders, fans and switches. We also stock engine rebuild kits, undercarriage parts, rubber and metal tracks, rollers, motors, sprockets and buckets, lubricant, engine, hydraulic oil, gear oil and grease for your machinery. 83 Old Road, Eccles, East Bank, Demerara. Contact us on 698-0535 or WhatsApp 600-3619 or 233-2635.
Need help disposing of those large items your standard garbage service won't or can't remove? Looking to get rid of old furniture? Not sure how to ditch those old appliances you stored away in your basement or backyard? Have construction debris to remove? Having a bunch of junk lying around can be an eyesore. And not to mention, failure to get garbage pickup can cause problems like bacteria and mold growth. Finally ready to get rid of your excess garbage? Well, no need to worry. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Let the friendly professionals at Solomon Garbage and Junk Removal Services handle it for you. Why not turn to the #1 source for safe, fast, affordable, and of course environmentally friendly trash hauling services in the New York tri-state area? Do it for you. We handle commercial and residential jobs. Everything and anything goes. Contact us at 347-898-2419 or 347-336-8526 or visit us on the web at SolomonGarbageandJunkRemoval.com. Let us do your dirty work for you. Be a part of the fastest growing media platform, period. Let Majestic Music Radio take your product, service, or business to the next level. Our 24-hour radio platform reaches a huge listening audience in and around the tri-state area and beyond. Advertise with us and watch your sales grow. At Majestic, we can create and produce your 30 or 60-second commercial. Call 347-803-0051 to set up an appointment today. Majestic Music Radio, the beat of the Caribbean in New York.
Majestic Music Radio, beat of the Caribbean in New York. Non-stop entertainment 24 hours daily, featuring talk shows, DJs, and so much more. So call us 347-803-0051. Advertise with us today. 347-803-0051. Majestic Music Radio, where the beat counts. You heard?
The views, information, or opinions expressed during this program are solely those of the host, guests, and callers involved in the program and do not necessarily represent the views of Majestic Music Radio, its management, other hosts, or advertisers. Majestic Music is not responsible and does not verify for accuracy of any of the information contained in this radio program. This program does not constitute medical or professional advice and is solely for entertainment purposes only.
It's the place to party. It's the place to party, party. It's the place to party. It's the place to party. It's the place to party, party. It's the place to party. Have you ever jumped of a place where only soca pumping, only soca pumping? Have you ever dreamt of a place where only strong rum flowing and plenty bumper rolling? This is the place to go. Welcome to the party land, where you get the sweetest drum. Go. When you in the party land, sweet soca music will make you go down, go right down, go down, go right down, go down, go right 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 down. It's the place to party, it's the place to party, party. It's the place to party. Oh, it's the place to party, it's the place to party, party. It's the place to party, party and dance away. We love party bad, one day we just party hard. Drop you with some food and rum. To start our fight, we just need a drum. We love party bad, one day we just party hard. But people just get on what less. This is the place to go. Welcome to the party land, where you get the sweetest drum. Go. When you in the party land, sweet soca music will make you go down, go right down, go down, go right down, go down, go right 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 down. It's the place to party, it's the place to party, party. It's the place to party. Oh, it's the place to party, it's the place to party, party. It's the place to party, party and dance away. It's the place to party, it's the place to party, party. When you in the party land, sweet soca music will make ya go down, go right down, go down, go right down, go down, go right 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 down. It's the place to party, it's the place to party, party. It's the place to party.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
It's the place to party, party. It's the place to party, party and dance away. Back on the road, full on the stage. Nothing feel better than this, oh God. Should be pumping like this, oh God. Come let we party on the road. Come now let we go. We're so excited, oh God.
tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time. Jack.
Let me just smash up the place, everybody. Let me take a run on the stage, let's get wild. Pumping high, your party sweet. Everybody will see me. Tell them I got it. We tell them we got it. So let's get wild. Pumping high, your party sweet. Everybody will see me. Wake up, yeah, yeah. Wake up to real freedom, yeah. Stu-dum-dum-dum-dum. It's action again, yeah, yeah, yeah. I call in my friends, it's time to hit the streets. After working all week, yeah, 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 yeah. We jamming. When it comes to fat, we the baddest. It's time to be free. The partner, them say me up. The family say me up. And it's bacchanal. Find a rag and just get on back. The girl and them say me up. The family say me up. And it's bacchanal. See, we moving like this is what freedom is. Hold there. We jumping up. Hold there. We jumping up. This is what freedom is. Hold there. We jumping up. Hold there. We jumping up. Catch me out there. Yeah, yeah. We sing it. Freedom. We sing it. Freedom. We out there. Yeah, yeah. Sing it. Freedom. We sing it. Freedom. 'Cause this life's so good. Even all in the bad times. Nothing could keep you down. Nothing could keep you down. Grateful as we wake up. Thank the Father every day. Now time to shake up. Shake up the old ways. And them say me up. The family say me up. And it's
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
Just get on by. The girl and them say me up. The family say me up. And it's bacchanal. See, we moving like this is what freedom is. Hold there. We jumping up. Hold there. We jumping up. This is what freedom is. Hold there. We jumping up. Hold there. We jumping up. Catch me out there. Yeah, yeah. We sing it. Freedom. We sing it. Freedom. We out there. Yeah, yeah. Sing it. Freedom. We sing it. Freedom. Wake up. Wake up to real freedom. Yeah. Stu-dum-dum-dum-dum. Yeah. This is what freedom is. Hold there. We jumping up. Hold there. We jumping up. This is what freedom is. Hold there. We jumping up. Hold there. We jumping up.
We're back with you in the second hour of the Rush Guyana's Industry Show. I am the Afropolitan with my co-host Martain Al-Ameen. That was the voice of Brandon Harding with that one. Before that was OKC with Again and Pajo with The Place to Party. We got a lot more music, more vibe, and of course, get ready. In just a few, we're going to have Fabian Alfonso joining us. We're going to be talking a lot about the creative industries. You want to tell a friend to join today's discussion.
Oh, yo. We start the back and out. Okay. He call it. Oh, we tell them no. We no afraid and no paint and no powder. Cause we no business, we no cater. So don't cross the line cause this a danger. We get so stupid, fully dance and no behavior. What they call it? Think and nothing. So we must be paid.
listening to Malachi.
Left to right, jumping, 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 from the tongue, bouncing, left to right, jumping. My girl, when they just like a ball, bouncing all over the tongue, you jumping. That's what they causing problems. That thing like a ball, bouncing when you want them to jumping. Left to right, that bumper jumping, jumping. My girl go low, be on the road. My girl get to be on the road. My girl get to be on the road and bounce it, 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 good. That bubble not real bad. I see that you're blessed with assets. You giving real vibes. Come show me a left hand. Let me see if I get lucky. Cause I come to get on rude. Come show me the way. Roll it, break the engine, push back, roll it. Shift the gear, my girl, and roll it. Roll it, come show me the way. Roll it, break the engine, push back, roll it. Shift the gear, my girl, and roll it. My girl, that twin, they just like a ball. Bouncing all over the tongue, they jumping. That bumper, they causing problems. That thing like a ball. Bouncing when you walk them two chicks jumping. Left to right, that bumper jumping. My girl go low, they be on the road. My girl get to be on the road. Go low, they be on the road. My girl get to be on the road and bounce it, 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 bounce it. My girl that twin, they just like a ball. Jumping, that bumper they causing problems. That thing like a ball. Bouncing when you walk them two chicks jumping. Left to right, that bumper jumping. My girl go low, they be on the road. My girl get to be on the road. Go low, they be on the road. My girl get to be on the road and bounce it, 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 bounce it,
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyana's music all the time.
Not so important to remember my name, cause after this fight you gonna see me again. So like you talk, you like to talk, want to be heard. Hold on me waist and don't say a word. That's all I see, never wonder, hear what me, my part of me to tell you. Just take a wine and hush.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and groove in silence. You see me, I don't want no problem. I hope you cannot tell with you. So please take a shot and let me go my way. You talk, you like to talk, want to be heard. Hold on me waist and don't say a word. Don't say that I never want you. Hear what me, Papa tell me to tell you. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and if I bend up my waist, I get on body in the place. And if I cock up my leg, whatever I get, just non-stop now, pressing up my ears like river water. Just concentrate on my bumper. Take a wine and move along. I don't want you already, I'm a man. It's okay to talk, just to be heard. Hold on my waist and don't say a word. Don't say that I never want you. Hear what me, Papa tell me to tell you. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and if I bend up my waist, I get on body in the place. And if I cock up my leg, whatever I get, just hush. If I'm up and lay a wine from behind them, don't say nothing. Let she do what she want, oh, and keep it moving. She don't want a situationship, no relationship, no one night fling. Man, enjoy the bubble and dip, while you take one step. Hold on, hear what to do. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and if I bend up my waist, I get
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
and if I cock up my leg, whatever I get, just hush. Wine and hush. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and hush. Hey, listen, like you feel this is an interview. Why you can't try manage all the view? Not so important, remember my name. Cause after this fight you gonna see me again. So like you talk, you like to talk, want to be heard. Hold on me waist and don't say a word. Don't say that I never want you. Hear what me, Papa tell me to tell you. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and hush. Just take a wine and if I bend up my waist, I
I get somebody in the place. And if I cock up my leg, whatever I get, just hush. Hey, let's take a wine and hush. Oh, hey.
Let's take a wine and hush. Keep it quiet. We're back with you. You know how we do. We drop and bust that music from 83,000 square miles. That's Guyana, South America, the only English-speaking nation on the continent down here. And of course, today we've got a very, very, very important guest on the show with us today by the name of Fabian Alfonso. And a little earlier, I did a bit of an introduction of who he is and what he's going to be talking about. But I'll let him join us today on the floor and let him kind of give us an idea of, what is all about. But just before we get into, talking with Mr. Alfonso, I'll just give you again a little background on who he is and his contribution to what's happening. Fabian Alfonso has been actively involved in the creative cultural sector for the past 30 years. He is an avid advocate for the overall development of our creative industries. He's very passionate about the approach and the appropriate administration of copyright and related rights in Trinidad and Tobago and the wider Caribbean region. He has proven to have a strong, independent voice on this topic. All right, so I'm going to let Mr. Alfonso join us, and he's going to elaborate a little bit first on who he is, and then we kind of get into the meat of today's discussion. Good morning to you, Mr. Alfonso.
Greetings. Are you hearing me clearly?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear, my bro. How are you today?
I'm great. Great in the sunny island of Trinidad and Tobago.
All right. Well, just before we get into who you are and all of that, I know you did have you ever heard like what we call soca music from Guyana before?
Actually, that's what I was listening to, and it sounded very energetic and very professional.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very impressed. Yes.
All right. Well, we're going to talk about that later. But I'd like you to introduce yourself to the audience because we are live in the UK, in Canada, Antigua and Barbuda, Atlanta, and New York City. Go right ahead.
All right. Well, I am Fabian Alfonso, and as you said in my short bio, I'm very passionate about the entertainment industry, the creative industries. I have over 35 years experience working in the industry as a music business consultant. I used to be a record producer before. I understand the workings of the recording studio. I understand the whole construction of songwriting, of building melodies, of the business side of music. And but my passion really is about the protection of our creative industries, the protection of our subject matters, whether it's songs, it's art, it's dance, it's film. So my background right now, what I'm doing is based on intellectual property, copyright, related rights, trademarks, patents, anything to do with how creatives can protect their work in addition to monetizing their work.
Nice. Well, I love all the creators who are listening to today's program. Of course, you can hit us up. Let us know what your questions are, and you can leave those in the comment section, or you can hit me up on +592 641 0945, or you can hit Martin up on
305-713-8595.
All right, so let's get straight into it, Martin. What are a few of the questions that you have been bombarded with that immediately we can start getting answers from Mr. Alfonso regarding?
So, of course, all creatives, artists especially, wants to know how they could get their music copyright. Because in Guyana, one of our problem is registration. People are now learning about the BMI and the ASCAP and so forth, but they don't really know what else to do after that. They think BMI and ASCAP is the copyright process. Explain that to them.
All right. So we're going back to basics. The basic thing about understanding what copyright is understanding who is your original author of that work. So in other words, I like to give an example.
Great.
As a songwriter, once you construct lyrics and you compose a melody, and that is saved, whether on a piece of paper, in your computer, or recorded as a short demo in your phone, that is where copyright comes in. If it's still in your imagination as a thought, there's no obligation to have anything protected. It has to be expressed, it has to be communicated, and only then when copyright applies. Now, we have international legislation that states that the difference is registering your copyright and what is automatic copyright. So what I've just explained to you there is what is known as automatic copyright. The moment, the moment it is transferred into something that someone else can listen to and it is communicated, it's an automatic copyright. There is no formalities to copyright that.
Yeah.
However, in the United States, they have what is known as the Library of Congress. And in the UK has something also similar, which is a process of registering your copyright to have a record of what you have created in a database. So we must make a distinction between registering your copyright and what is automatic copyright.
Could not cutting you, but could we say that's very similar to archiving? Is it the same? When you register with the Library of Congress?
Yes. So what the Library of Congress is a repository of all of the existing copyright works that authors decided to register their copyright.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So some pros and cons for that.
Yeah. I'm hoping the people on Studio M Radio are listening. I know they're listening, and some artists are saying, "Give thanks for the information." Yes. You know, is very important. Not only in Guyana, but Trinidad and Tobago. As a matter of fact, the entire Caribbean region and the further afield, the diaspora. Because what we have happening is a lot of our creatives not understanding the process.
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and that's where education and awareness comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it's always good to make that distinction as people will ask, where can I copyright my music? And as you mentioned before, ASCAP, CSAC, and BMI, and COT, and ECHO, they have nothing to do with copyrighting your music. That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, right. That's just for those people who are listening. I mean, that's just the registration and the codex. That's it.
That's it. The registration and the codex and the timestamp. That's the first process.
Mm-hmm. That's your first step. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Martin.
So somebody's asking, what is the difference between the copyright and trademark?
All right. So in intellectual property, copyright will protect what are known as original expressions. And that can be from poems to books to drawing to paintings, mostly that creative stuff. A trademark is what is known as protecting your brand. So a trademark protects a name, a slogan, a logo of your business. So if you are a fashion designer and you're going by the name Love Designs, you create a logo and you can trademark that. So trademark is used in business, commercial entity to protect your brand. And examples of trademarks that we know around the world are things like Nike with a Nike swoosh. We have Apple computers. We have KFC.
The Adidas 3 leaves, all that.
That's right. Yeah. So that's the difference between copyright and trademarks.
I've got another question. Somebody's asking anonymously, apparently they don't want to put their name. How do they protect the name of, for example, the artist, of their name as an artist.
All right, so that will fall under trademark. So you go under a sobriquet. All right, so it's not your actual name. Like for example, how Rihanna, her name is Robin Fenty.
Correct.
And she goes under the name Rihanna. So Rihanna is like a moniker where you can trademark that, and it can be trademarked through one entity that's exists in every national territory. It is done through the government. So it's either the Intellectual Property Office or a trademark office. That's the institution that you have to go and trademark your name.
But in our case, for example, we have what is called the deeds registry here in Guyana. We've gone there only to realize that we would have to do that very registration you're speaking about through an agent to the UK.
Right. So in other words, you do not have an independent trademark office in Guyana.
Correct. So how do we let's say small businesses, people who have a brand to protect, how do we then simplify a process like that to allow them to maintain the ownership of their product and concept?
All right, well, see, intellectual property gives some leeway. There's what is known as a common law trademark, where nothing prevents you from using that mark of distinction, all right, in your business. It is just that it's not actually registered. So the difference between a registered trademark and a common law trademark is the symbol. You would see a symbol mark, just TM, is what is known as an unregistered trademark. Whenever you see a symbol mark R, it actually means registered
trademark.
Yes, right. But this is an area I would say that stakeholders need to engage the government, because what has to happen first is that you have to have your trademark protected in your geographical location first.
And this particular thing that you're talking about, Fabian, it's critical, because what we have discovered, myself and Martin, seems to be the only ones not the only ones who know about it, but we've discovered the backstory. We've lost a particular name. And I'm glad that you alluded to the geographical area, because the name Demerara is a particular area in Guyana, right? However, the copyright for that name is owned by somebody else who's a Guyanese, but they're outside of Guyana.
Right. Yes.
That has created issues for, let's say, people wanting to use that name for any. Once it leaves Guyana, there will be an issue, as you know.
Well, that's it, and that's what Intellectual Property Office comes in. They don't want to create confusion in the industry. So any other name that sounds similar to what you are creating would be rejected. Right? So that's the whole process of applying for a trademark. They have to go through a process of, let's see if anyone has this name or has a name that sounds similar to this name, and that's part of the criteria.
And if it's too close, it's like trade dress. There's an issue there. It's too close.
Yes, it's too close. They wouldn't register it, because they want to maintain a clear distinction between every brand that exists.
When it comes to the geographical marker, and it goes right back to my question before.
Yes.
Is it possible for example, if that region, we know in Guyana, the Demerara region is a cane growing region in Guyana.
Yes.
Let me juxtapose this question. This comes from, of course, we know, champagne is not really a drink, but the region in France,
correct.
grows the wine. All right. Now it's the same situation with Guyana and Demerara. Would that person owning the name just have partial rights, because then that geographical marker still belongs to Guyana?
All right. I think let me just clarify something here.
Yeah.
The reference you made to the champagne in France.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we are now out of trademarks and we are speaking about something known as geographical indications.
Yes.
And a geographical indication is a unique product or a unique service that is very specific to a particular territory.
Mm-hmm.
For example, as I said, the champagne, and then you have in Jamaica, they are going with the jerk. That's the jerk product.
Correct.
Right? And right here in Trinidad, we have things like Moruga rice. So the Demerara, I believe that's falling under the geographical indication. And that's a very, very sensitive area of intellectual property that the government has to have some sort of input to qualify what Demerara is. Is it an area? Is it a product? What is unique about it for it to qualify?
So in this case, Demerara is an actual region, right? Like when you got Movan and Lavantier and so on in Trini, right?
Yes.
Demerara is a region, one of the biggest region, the river and everything makes up the whole area. But then we have products, like we have the Demerara Bank, and then we have the distilleries which bring out the rums and so forth, right? And then we have several other businesses that uses the Demerara name attached to whatever other service or products they do. But what happened is one man would have copyrighted or trademarked the actual Demerara name itself in the US.
In the US?
Yes. And everybody else now is running headless with the name and in court and lawsuits and these sort of things. And the government really and truly have no control because we have no enforcement of the IPs.
Right. Now we see that's the difference now where intellectual property gets very complicated. It is a territorial thing. So in other words, you are protected in your territory, but to get an international protection is a whole different process. So in other words, someone can actually use your name internationally, right? Because it's not in the same territory. However, it must not be the same product. Right? So someone can use a name in Guyana selling a specific product. And but anyone who tries to use that same name to sell the same type of product is where the issue is. But they can actually sell a whole different type of product, a whole different system using the same name. Right? And this is where the international trademark organizations have to look at that to ensure that there is no confusion. That is why it's important that a trademark in one territory, you can use what is known as a Madrid system to apply for a trademark in other territories to avoid that.
Yes.
Yes, so it's a whole system.
So we know each other in a very ticklish situation, right? Where we were introduced. Of course, as you mentioned, Rihanna, I would like to mention our very own Militant. Right? Its original name is Ryan Peter.
Right.
And your background in this specific area, not just IP, but the understanding of that collectively and our collective situation as partners in projects that we would have done before, and even you as the spearhead of certain projects, right? And everybody would have known by now the songs Hot and Groovy and Passion.
Correct.
Right? And it has been played from the time it was released up to now. People still jumping in the comments. Anybody listening in 2026 and they drop in specific days because they're coming back the following year. For instance, 2027, the same person would come back who's still listening. Right? So these are some of the things we've been able to see. But our issue collectively is one of copyright also.
Yes.
Right? And this is particular for the artists, them that listening. Now, Militant's situation is he wrote the music, he linked up with you in the time with studio and production and everything, you composed everything. but we have a sample within one of the songs.
Right. Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And that sample would have helped Militant in some instance, but also held him back at least 20 years, really and truly.
Right.
Now, what would you say to artists who is faced with some of the same situation? Because today artists will jump in the studio and be accustomed to the rhythm situation whereby we hear something from Jamaica or Trinidad that's popular. We jump on it without any
information.
Correct information, but clearance from the producers, from the labels, or in Guyana, we like to remake things because we want to make it we own. Not understanding that you have to go through a process.
Correct.
So what would you say to artists, producers, everybody involved in something like that? That way they don't end up into the whole halabaloo that we're facing currently still.
Well, the simple answer is using a sample is a very creative way to do things. And the thing about it is, in the laws of copyright, you can either use a sample where the copyright has been expired, which is known as in the public domain, or if you use a sample where the copyright has not expired, then you need to get clearance. So if you choose to use a sample, some people use those samples from the classical greats, the Mozart and the Beethoven and the Bach. Those have no type of copyright permissions right now. They have been expired. So you can use those samples freely without anyone asking you for royalties and that type of thing. So that's the simple answer. So once a sample expiry date is still intact, then there's a procedure and process to get clearance from the owner of that sample, and they have to say yes or no, and what are the terms and conditions to use that specific sample.
Okay.
Interesting.
And
interesting.
In the sense whereby, let's say you don't need clearance, for instance, the Beethoven as you mentioned and so forth. Let's say we don't need clearance for that. How does the original creator benefit from that? If any?
Well, that's it. The original creator would not benefit because then again, the copyright has expired. So the whole process means that, do you have to pay out a royalty to the original author for this? Because those guys basically they would have died and their estate no longer exists, So there's no one to pay. Right? No one to pay. So that's the whole concept with using a sample that's in the public domain. It means anybody can use it without paying.
But question is there, for example, a regime, for example, that you can hand the rights down to a family member?
Yes. In those cases where it's called the estate, you would have passed on before your copyright expired. Then it may be written in a will. But if not, the family can contact an attorney, the same way you will do what is known as a probate or letters of administration to show that this person did not leave a will, but they have property, and we would like to apply to have a say or authorize how it's supposed to be administered.
Because why that question arise? Well, people have always contact us, but there are two stalwarts in the Guyanese music industry from the past that their music is out there. We were doing some research on it, and only to realize that there were companies making money off of the music, and the family of these artists were not making anything.
Yes.
Right. So we're going to elaborate a little bit more on this particular issue in the second hour. You know how the time just flies away so very quickly because we got a lot more music and more vibe. But please stick around, Mr. Alfonso. We're gonna pick it up in the next hour, and and we're gonna have some more questions as they come in. We're gonna have them We're going to discuss them in today's discussion. Stay glued to the Rush, Guyana's Industry Show. Make sure you stay easy out there. I know it's overcast in the capital city, bumper to bumper downtown. Some people got to take it easy. They don't understand. Obey the speed limit. And I know the Guyana Police Force is in full effect out there today. I know there were a couple of roadblocks, one at East Low Penitence. They're making sure that the tint situation is, people obey the law. This is a very serious thing. I don't understand. The Ministry of Home Affairs gave people sufficient time, and they gave notice that there will be these stoppage to ensure that everybody's tints are as prescribed. I mean, come on. Why are we still having issues on the road with people not obeying the law? It needs to happen, all right? So stick to the law and, of course, obey the speed limit. We got so much more in store, and, of course, stay glued. We got more conversation and more discussion with Mr. Fabian Alfonso in the Rush.
Oh, yeah. So she decide to nice up she place, 'cause she having some different taste. So she looking for a good supplier or some real Guyanese lumber. So she link my name and number, and she call me Blanc Bush Paula. She call me from Trinidad. Trouble. She want it firm in the middle like John Paul striking a double. She call me from Trinidad. Oh Lord, 'cause she hear them Guyanese lumber hard and strong, yeah. She wanna come really bad, yeah. 'Cause she hear them Guyanese lumber hard and strong, yeah. So she pull it out and she check it. We make sure say the wall about make it. She hold it and she caress it. She say, yeah, she have to get it. She in love with the Guyanese hardwood. The friend place good cause of the hardwood. Real stiff, yeah, nothing like hardwood. So she come for she love. She call me from Trinidad. Oh Lord, 'cause she hear them Guyanese lumber hard and strong, yeah. She wanna come really bad, yeah. 'Cause she hear them
representing Guyanese music all the time.
So she now want left GTA. Brag and boast with your friend Suzette said, girl, you got to experience it there. The girl said she really needs a renovation, so she requesting the permission. Clean up your place for reconstruction and prepare for your makeover. She called me from Trinidad. Oh Lord, 'cause she hear them Guyanese lumber hard and strong, yeah. She wanna come really bad.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
I know you're feeling lonely. I know you're feeling pain. I know you're feeling broken. You don't want love again. Don't know the things you've been through or how you feel inside. All I want from you is one chance, just to make things alright. All I want is to be there for you.
just one chance, just to make things alright. All I want is to be there for you, even though you don't want me to. All I want is to be there for you. Give me one chance to prove myself to you. I want to make you happy, I want to see you smile, I want you to be with me, just when you're by my side. I want to make you happy, I want to see you smile, I want you to be with me, just when you're by my side. I know you're feeling lonely, I know you're feeling pain, I know you're feeling broken. You don't want love again. Don't know the things you've been through or how you feel inside. Baby, give me just one chance, just to make things alright. All I want is to be there for you, even though you don't want me to.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time.
I want to make you happy, I want to see you smile, I want you to be with me, just when you're by my side. I want to make you happy, I want to see you smile, I want you to be with me, just when you're by my side.
Shakedown Entertainment presents the Barbados Excursion 2026. After the success of 2025, we are doing it all over again from the 23rd of April to the 3rd of May. 7 or 10-day options based on 2 people sharing. Book for 7 days. Flight and accommodation. Early bird, $1,095 or 10 days for $1,295 depending on when you book. Subject to availability. Party theme nights. Entertainment wristband pass is £300. Added attractions are Oystings Fish Friday and our bus tour of Barbados. Music from the UK's top DJs and sounds. To book your deposit, call SN Travel on 0207 254 0136 or 07 511 272 227. Sponsored by slamradio.co.uk and barbadosexcursion.net. The party holiday of a lifetime.
Public announcement. Because of the overwhelming demand, Sweets Like Chocolate Bring Your Own Drinks Bank Holiday Sunday the 5th of April 2026 has been moved to the Clay Oven Banqueting Suite, 197 Ealing Road, Alberton, HAO 4LW, to cater for the growth of revelers attending this West London roadblock. Doors open 7 p.m. until 8. Music by Federal Touch, Studio Express, New Attraction, Chaz Baz, Delroy P, ELC, and Just Jazz. Sweets Like Chocolate Bring Your Own Drinks Bank Holiday Sunday, 5th of April at the Clay Oven Banqueting Suite, Alberton, HAO 4LW. £30 tickets available on Eventbrite. More info, table and birthday bookings, call Robbo on 07956 559 599. Food on sale by Mama J.
Shakedown Entertainment presents the Soca vs. Bashment Clash on Saturday the 6th of June at Swakely's 174 Gottenhook Road, W12BHU. Repping Soca, the defending champions, Spice Out Sound featuring Selector Spice and DJ Gupna. Repping Bashment, Village Sound and DJ Quincy. Both teams will be playing a 90s round and an up-to-date round and a dubplate round. A ballot box will decide who takes the coveted cup of Soca vs. Bashment. Your referee, TC Ford. Music by Slam Radio DJs. Get your limited early bird tickets for £7. Standard tickets £10 and it will be £15 on the door. For more information, call 07511 272 227. Soca vs. Bashment, supported by slamradio.co.uk and Slap and Tickle 2006.
Big People Round Robin every 2 weeks presents Series 2, The Launch Party. Sunday 12th of April at the VT Lounge, Douglas Avenue, Wembley, HAL 4BN, 7 p.m. until 12 midnight. Free entry before 7:30 p.m. A suited and booted prize for the best dressed man or woman. Music by Mickey D, Crazy Gang and LTD. Hosted by General Condor. Big People's Run Robin Series 2 launch party Sunday 12th of April at the VT Lounge, Douglas Avenue, Wembley, HAO4BN. Admission is £8 and it's more at the door. For birthday celebrations, call 07538375834 or 07399121624. Sponsored by Roots FM, VT Lounge, Ballo Chic and One Love TV.
We love old school.
We love old school, the dinner show and dance Easter Ball. Featuring live Omar and Sandra Cross, with comedy from Curtis Walker and Felicity Ethnic, hosted by Robbie G and Eddie Nesta, and music from the very best. Fifth Avenue Special Touch, Jesse G, DJ Lex, Studio 1 and After Dark, hosted by Hollywood and Brandy Lee. Taking place Easter Sunday, the 5th of April 2026 at JK Banqueting Suite, 15A Perryville, London, SE23 2NE. We rate from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. This is a strictly ticket-only event, and if it's your birthday, you get in for free. Online tickets are available from Eventbrite, Access for Tickets UK, and WeLoveOldSchool.com. Or call Patrick on 07856 372 677.
We love old
Have
school.
you ever been to Miami Beach? Shakedown Entertainment presents the Miami Beach Excursion from the 3rd to the 13th of October 2026. 7 to 10 day options based on 2 people sharing 4-star, 5-star hotels. Fly business class or economy. Visit the Miami Carnival, Catamaran Boat Party, Club Nightlife and upscale lounges. Visit Ocean Drive, South Beach, shop and dine. The boat tour of Biscayne Bay. Rep your island colors. Back to school parties, pastel colors parties, and many more. All this with the UK's TC Ford, C6, Village Sound, DJ Pico, and ELC, plus more to be confirmed. Hosts Tony F, Big C, and Ike B. More information shortly. Call 07 511 272 227. Miami Beach Excursion. It's gonna be a movie.
From London to the world, slamradio.co.uk, the big music frequency.
The beat of the Caribbean. Majestic music. The sound of the now generation.
Want to join the party? Then tune into Majestic Music Radio. You can find us at www.majesticmusicradio.com or stream from the Majestic Music Radio app on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. You can even find us on all social media platforms. No matter where you are or what you're listening from, we are always live and banging the hits all day, every day.
When you need something to eat because you're on the go but still not compromising taste and quality, then King George Grill is the place for halal chicken kebabs, gyro chicken wraps, beef and shrimp, lamb chops, Arabic rice, garlic potatoes, burgers, and much more. Opening hours from 10 a.m. on weekdays and extended on weekends. Turning Point, the junction of East La Penitence, South Royville, and Guyana. King George Grill, where the new taste of cuisine lives. 762-7208 to order today. When you need quality, affordable machinery parts, Eddie's Machinery Parts Supplies is there for your needs. Bobcat, Doosan, Yanmar, Isuzu, Kubota, and other machinery parts. Parts ranging from seal kits, bushings, pins, alternators, starters, solenoids, filters, mufflers, water and oil cylinders, fans and switches. We also stock engine rebuild kits, undercarriage parts, rubber and metal tracks, rollers, motors, sprockets and buckets, lubricant, engine, hydraulic oil, gear oil and grease for your machinery. 83 Old Road, Eccles, East Bank, Demerara. Contact us on 698-0535 or WhatsApp 600-3619 or 233-2635.
Need help disposing of those large items your standard garbage service won't or can't remove? Looking to get rid of old furniture? Not sure how to ditch those old appliances you stored away in your basement or backyard? Have construction debris to remove? Having a bunch of junk lying around can be an eyesore. And not to mention, failure to get garbage pickup can cause problems like bacteria and mold growth. Finally ready to get rid of your excess garbage? Well, no need to worry. It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. Let the friendly professionals at Solomon Garbage and Junk Removal Services handle it for you. Why not turn to the #1 source for safe, fast, affordable, and of course environmentally friendly trash hauling services in the New York tri-state area? Do it for you. We handle commercial and residential jobs. Everything and anything goes. Contact us at 347-898-2419 or 347-336-8526 or visit us on the web at SolomonGarbageAndJunkRemoval.com. Let us do your dirty work for you. Be a part of the fastest growing media platform, period. Let Majestic Music Radio take your product, service, or business to the next level. Our 24-hour radio platform reaches a huge listening audience in and around the tri-state area and beyond. Advertise with us and watch your sales grow. At Majestic, we can create and produce your 30 or 60-second commercial. Call 347-803-0051 to set up an appointment today. Majestic Music Radio, the beat of the Caribbean in New York.
Majestic Music Radio, beat of the Caribbean in New York. Non-stop entertainment 24 hours daily, featuring talk shows, DJs, and so much more. So call us 347-803-0051. Advertise with us today, 347-803-0051. Majestic Music Radio, where the beat counts. You heard?
The views, information, or opinions expressed during this program are solely those of the host, guests, and callers involved in the program and do not necessarily represent the views of Majestic Music Radio, its management, other hosts, or advertisers. Majestic Music is not responsible and does not verify for accuracy of any of the information contained in this radio program. This program does not constitute medical or professional advice and is solely for entertainment purposes only.
How you ever beat that? Here's story. This girl Sajina never had a man before. No boy never knocked she door. Never ever ring no bell, but she belly swell. This girl Sajina never had a man before. No boy never knocked she door. Never ever ring no bell, but she belly swell. This girl Sajina never had a man before. No boy never knocked she door. Never ever ring no bell, but she belly swell. Sajina, what you lying for, girl? Sajina, hey, Sajina, what you hiding for now? Sajina, hey, hey, Sajina, what you lying for, girl? Sajina, Sajina, hey, hey, hey. Don't know if a miracle or a blessing from above. This woman never ever touched or fall in love. No love, no love, no love. Hey. Don't know if a miracle or a blessing from above. This woman never ever touched or fall in love. Don't blame she, things happen. It could be a big, big blessing. This girl Sajina never had a man before. No boy never knocked she door. Never ever ring no bell, but she belly swell. This girl Sajina never had a man before. No boy never knocked she door. Never ever ring no bell, but she belly swell. Sajina, what you lying for, girl? Sajina, hey, Sajina, what you hiding for now? Sajina, hey, hey, Sajina, what you lying for, girl? Sajina, Sajina, hey, hey, hey. She is a natural beauty, come from a good family. The way she walk and smile does have men going crazy. Going crazy, going crazy, going real, real crazy. She is a natural beauty, come from a good family. The way she walk and smile does have men going crazy. Don't blame she, things happen. It could be a big, big blessing. This girl Sajina never had a man before. No boy never knocked she door. Never ever ring no bell. she belly swell.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
Never had a man before. No boy never knocked she door. Never ever ring no bell. But she belly swell. This girl Sajina. Never had a man before. No boy never knocked she door. Never ever ring no bell. But she belly swell. How you gonna beat that?
Me a want them, me a tell them don't put my business out the road. But the girl them angry and mad, feel like somebody a gonna explode. Them say the road is too good, know what we sharing it good. Two lion and one brownie. Every day them fighting over me. Every day them fighting over me. Two lion and one brownie. Every day them fighting over me. Every day them fighting over me. Sabina say that run and leave me be a next man. She hear the man is a big politician. It cut me heart and them know me heart not strong. Now me do lying get locked up the home invasion. Boy, me. Let me go. Back to the media. Me do lying. And me brownie. Me do lying. Me brownie. Do lying. And one brownie. Every day them fighting over me. Every day them fighting over me. Do lying. And one brownie.
Then the DJ Malachi always represents the Chinese music all the time.
Fighting over me. Brenda said that Melly Mel, she trying too hard. When nice the whole she did looking bad. But I marry Melly and she did bad. No Brenda said nothing from me, call me too bad. In a illusion of them so Melly, yo. I just don't want them to abuse, oh. Brenda Sabrina said, no more rum shop, girl, for you. No, Sabrina girl, Brenda say you is a whole load. Nana, boy. Nana. Nana. Hey. Let me go. Back to the media. Me do lying and me brownie. Me do lying, me brownie. Do lying and one brownie. Every day them fighting over me. Every day them fighting over me. Do lying and one brownie. Every day them fighting over me. Every day them fighting over me.
Drop the bay bottle and come Larry, that's another good bet. Ole, ole, a night and ole, ole, a night and wipe on your girl before a next man take wish you cry. Ole, ole, a night and ole, ole, a night and
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
party hard. We got the energy inside we heart. Since 1995 when people used to come out sporting. Ole, ole, a night and 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 drop the bay bottle and call Larry, that's another good fet. Ole, ole, a night and ole, ole, a night and when on your girl before a next man take wish you cry. Ole, ole, a night and ole, ole, a night and Battle and come, let we dance and have a good vet. Ole, ole, and night and ole, ole, and night and when point your girl before a next one take wish you cry. Ole, ole, and night and ole, ole, and night and. From Borby straight to Regina, or Mantra down to Lambada. No matter what you're wearing, that it could be Chinese or Prada. Na 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 na. No, we don't need no rum to party hard. We got the energy inside who we heart. Since 1995, when people used to come out sporting. Hode, hode, and night and 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 drop the beer bottle and come let we dance and have a good fete. Hode, hode, and night and hode, hode, and night and wipe on your girl before a next man take wish you cry. Hode, hode, and night and hode, hode, and night and.
We are back with you. That's the voice of Richard with Hold It, Hold It. Hold it, hold it. I love that one. You know how we do in the rush. We drop that music from 83,000 square miles. Different music, different vibes. 6 beautiful faces, Scott. We don't say races. We're going to get back into today's discussion in just a few. Stay glued. Of course, you can hit me up on +592 641 0945. Leave your questions or comments in the comment section, or you can hit Martin up on
305-713-8595.
Yep, we're going to get right back into it after this.
Four brothers with a chutney jam. Welcome to the jam session. Everybody put the wine out the waist. Hangman place is right here in this place now. Right here.
I wanna go to a chutney party. I wanna go with my friends and family.
All that we is one. I wanna go on any songs of the life and play a chutney soca with some steel pan.
And when me come in the party nice, give me the punching mixed with ice. Give me the rum and the coke, we are making no joke. We go buy out the bar tonight. Come my darling, come my darling. Give me the move, girl, give me the move, girl. Nice and groovy, nice and groovy. Like a sweet, sweet Bollywood movie. Move up the waist. Move up the waist. Move up the waist. Move up the waist. Hey, 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 hey.
Come on, get it.
I wanna hear the song that the tassa. Mix it up with the chutney soca, soca.
I wanna go down by the bar, but I'm not doing everything. I wanna return the party nice. Give me my punching mix with ice. Give me my rum and my coke. Me no making no joke. We go buy out the bar tonight.
Come my darling, come my darling. Give me the move, girl, give me the move, girl. Nice and groovy, nice and groovy. Like a sweet, sweet Bollywood movie.
Hand in the air, 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 hand in the air. Yeah, yeah,
Love and unity there inside the dance. Curry chicken, chicken, curry we eating that. Listen to me. Saka, saki bum bum. Saka, sake, saki bum bum. Saka, sake, saki bum bum. Saka, sake, sake. He's a mama, he's a mama, he's a mama, saka the bum bum. He's a mama, he's a mama, he's a mama, saka the bum bum.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time.
When it's in the art, me for me, TVG, Trinidad, Miss Guyana. Oh, Bangali Babu, Guyana Babu, oh, Bangali Babu, Trinbago Babu. I am the very best at the Guyanese Babu. I am the very best at the Trinbago Babu. Saka, sake, saka, sake, saki, saki, sake, saki, saki, sake, saka, sake, saka, sake, saki, saki, sake, saki, saki, sake. Trinidad, Guyana, free your mind, set up yourself. Spread the unity all over, free your mind, set up yourself. Ease up on my, free your mind, set up yourself. Free your mind, set up yourself. Free your mind, set up yourself. Sway your hand up, sway your hand up, sway your hand up, your hand in the air now. Sway your hand up, sway your hand up, sway your hand up, it's love in the air. From Holland trip to London, we in a plane. Florida to New York, we in a train. Canada to Dubai, we music plan. Trinidad, Guyana, we back again. Let's talk now. Saka, sake, saki bum bum. Saka, sake, saki bum bum. Saka, sake, saki bum bum. Saka, sake, sake. He's a mama, he's a mama, he's a mama, saka the bum bum. He's a mama, he's a mama, he's a mama, saka the bum bum. Saka, saka, saka the bum bum. Saka, saka, saka the bum bum. He's a mama like a saka. He's a mama, saka the bum bum. Trinidad means Guyana. Technology, Mivadi, oh Bangali Babu, Guyana Babu.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
Trinbago Babu. I am the very best at the Guyanese Babu. I am the very best at the Trinbago Babu.
Well, I can't believe my eyes. That is not a girl. That is a tiger. Militant and salty rich, and you know it's fire. But no, Miss Lady, that is a tiger, baby. Oh Lord, Miss Lady, that is a tiger, baby. That is not a girl. That is a tiger. Your tiger not easy to control, but I still watch him, your baby. But no, Miss Lady, that is not a pussy girl. You better call animal control. Girl, hand me the Nokia. I come to give you the charm, cause I know you have a fun. Just because I love the jungle, she bring her exotic cat. But no, Miss Lady, that is not a pussy girl. You better call animal control. Just hand me the Nokia now. If it attack me, yes, I will attack it. If it bite me, then I will be there. Tell me your kitty name, so I could test it. If a cat really have 9 lives, make sure I can take it. But no, Miss Lady, that is a tiger, baby. But no, Miss Lady, that is a tiger. I beat it, where should we know? And wash I beat it, where should we know? And wash I beat it, where should we know? And wash I beat it, where should we know? And wash I beat it,
tiger beat it. And wappa beat it. And wappa beat it. And wappa beat it. And wappa beat it. Hey, girl, how you make your tiger roll? Make your tiger roll. Hey, girl, make your tiger roll. Make your tiger. Hey, baby, girl, how you rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up with the rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up, rub up, touch up. Oh Lord. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no. Oh no no no. Oh no. Oh no no no.
We're back with you. That's the voice of Militant with featuring Salty. That one is Tiger Baby. I'm telling you, it's not a pussycat, it's a Tiger Baby. You know how we do in the rush. Today, Wednesday, the WW Day. Of course, we got a special guest with us today. We've been talking about the whole issue of copyright. Mr. Fabian Alfonso is in the discussion with us today. Of course, you can hit me up on +592-641-0945 if you want to ask a question or leave a comment. You can leave a comment or question in the comment section as well, or you could hit Martin up on
305-713-8595.
All right, so as we jump right back into today's discussion, Mr. Fabian, yes, let's pick it up from where we left off. We were just wrapping up on the issue of patents, trademarks, and we were talking about, protection of names.
Yes, right. Well, that's it. So intellectual property is here to protect creatives. Again, there is all depends on what you're doing. If you're an inventor, if you're a songwriter, if you're into sculpting, if you're into art, if you're into photography, if you're into film, there is an area of intellectual property that can protect you and protect your work and protect your legacy. So it's here for us.
Yeah. Let me ask you this question though. In the evolving spectrum now, because one of the things I noticed is during the COVID period, after that lockdown, I did notice that the US introduced, I think it was 120 new IP laws. I think that was to govern because everything was kind of on lockdown and everything was being operated via the internet and the web. So there were some new laws introduced. How do you look at, for example, the Caribbean, and from your perspective in Trinidad, how we are catching up to the rest of the world with these particular IP law issues?
I think we are not doing too bad, because it's a simple thing as you have your domestic copyright law.
Yeah.
And then there are what are known as international treaties. And these treaties are actually administered by the World Intellectual Property Organization. And they continuously engage with governments to let them know, listen, the world is evolving and we have to be on par with the world. So for example, when we could have protected our content in a traditional sense, when there were vinyl records and CDs and cassettes, now we are in the age of digital, where everything is now online and MP3s and streaming. And there are new treaties that apply to that specifically.
Yes,
and in case of Trinidad and Tobago, we have signed every single treaty that apply to protecting our content in the digital age. And a lot of other Caribbean countries through ECHO, the Eastern Caribbean Collection Agency, they have also been able to engage governments to sign those treaties so that this is the time and day where we have to have our content protected in a digital world.
Yeah. When we're speaking about the protection in the digital world, because I know in Guyana, the president is formally pushing what is called this orange economy in Guyana, which has a lot to do with the whole IP sector. But in terms of digital, when you speak of digital, because I'm thinking in my mind, what if somebody in the Caribbean, Guyana, Trinidad, is a code writer and they come up with a unique, let's say, an application or a program
Right.
What happens there in terms of that digital protection?
Well, that's it. So the World Intellectual Property Organization, they usually have their ears and eyes to the ground to see what's new, what is a threat, what we can work with. And that's where every now and then you will hear there's an update to the laws that will apply to this new technology that exists. So we're always on top of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Right. But I'm saying digital in the context of it's easier to track. We have this thing called digital fingerprinting, and there are codes that must go on every recording now, known as either the international standard recording code, all right, which is a 12-digit number that identifies a unique code for your particular recording.
Correct.
And it tells which country it has been produced, what year it has been produced, and the name of the record company that produced it. So everything is there in a digital format to be really tracked.
Yeah.
And not be lost in a digital world.
Mm-hmm. But let me kind of fast track the whole issue of digital. Because when we think about digital, we're thinking online, we're thinking right now the introduction of AI, which has been around for a couple of, let's say, about a year, and so. How is the impact? Because I don't know if the Caribbean is fully catching up with all these things that are changing in terms of the digital world. But now we have the introduction of AI, and AI is producing music, putting out music now. So how do we view AI in this emergence that's happening?
Well, excellent question. And we are supposed to embrace what AI is about. AI is a tool.
Correct.
It is here to assist us, but it's not just limited to music. It's in education, it's in writing stories, novels. How we have to understand AI, it's its basic definition. And AI is artificial intelligence that can think, learn, disseminate information like a human being.
Yeah.
But it's not a human being.
Correct.
And when it comes to intellectual property, and let me say this very carefully, protection is only limited to an author who creates his work, but he has to be a human being, right?
Correct.
So AI, although they can create, although they can generate, the fact that they are not human beings is what this debate is about as to who can own that content. Can AI own it?
Mm-hmm.
The question is yes or no. And that's where we draw the line. That's where the debate is.
Well, speaking on that, we got a question that comes in right on what you're talking about. It says, who owns the song if AI created the complete project, but a writer gave prompts?
That's exactly it. A prompt is what I spoke about earlier, that what's inside your imagination cannot be protected. And
that's the intangible.
That's it. But it's similar to, let's say, I'm drawing a real scenario here. You're talking to a sculptor who has this big block of wood, and you talking to the sculptor to say, can you sculpt an eagle? And then the sculptor takes his chisel and hammer and tools and chisel out this eagle. Who created the work? The person who said sculpt an eagle, or the sculptor who sculpted the eagle? And the simple answer is the sculptor who sculpted the eagle. That's what a prompt is.
Yeah.
The prompt is just, can you do this for me? But
correct.
The final generation is the creative who did it. And this is where AI comes in. So AI is more or less creating something based on a prompt. And a prompt is not enough for you to own that. So technically, AI owns it. You can't claim ownership for it because you didn't do the work. You didn't generate the work. You just give an idea of what you wanted.
You just provided a direction.
Correct. That's right.
Basically, that you wanted the tool to go in, and
That's
it,
right.
it generated from there. Yeah. Well, I guess that answers that person's question.
Yes.
I know we have quite a few more questions popping in. There
I
is
think we
one
need to. I think we
here.
need to dedicate a whole program to AI alone.
I'm telling you, we would have to do that. We would have to do that. Somebody by the name of Mr. Goodman is asking if using AI to create visuals, does the same apply as in terms of what we're talking about? Does the same issue the prompt? And I think this goes back to the same thing. The prompt. Once you use the prompt to guide the tool, it will bring what you want. So then that wouldn't be yours.
Correct. It's again, it comes like we're talking about generative AI, and generative AI, whether it's Chat GPT. Remember, you can go to Chat GPT and say write a song on sunshine on the beach, and it generates an entire lyrics for you. You didn't write that song. Chat GPT wrote that song for you. And then you take that song and go and put it in a program like Suno to generate a melody, a voice, and a production. What we're talking about here is an AI completed production with lyrics and melody.
Right.
All right. So
then the computer decided to choose to come up with the melody, it came up with the lyrics, that kind of thing.
Correct.
Right.
And in that case, in terms of intellectual property law, a human being did not create that. And there's no way that can be, number one, protected under copyright, or any human being could say they're the author of that.
All right. Now, this brings me to this question, and I think this is something we probably had discussed before.
Right.
But it goes back to a writer, because this is something that actually happened in our world. A writer in the US, she writes songs. She gave that to her AI. The AI then added voice to the song. She did the melody and the writing. So the AI just basically added the voice. And surprisingly, you have a company like Universal Music Group making a deal with her.
Yes. All right. Now, see, the Copyright Office of the US, they did a recent directive, and really actually put it in different scenarios. So, in other words, if you have a scenario where AI created 100%, then we can address that.
Yeah.
If you have a situation where AI assisted you, then we need to address that. So this looks like scenario B, where AI assisted this person.
Correct.
In just completing the production and did not do everything. And there will be reason or cause to have her own some sort of authorship in that production. The only issue is the Copyright Office is advising that you should disclose if AI assisted you and to where were you assisted.
Which aspects of the production
Exactly.
it was involved in. No, nice.
Exactly. And the trust that you could be honest with it.
Well, we're hoping that some people are honest with it. But what about and this is a question for B. What about for example, people who they're artists, but they've got a good voice, but songwriting skills are not there.
Right.
And they may use, let's say, Chat GPT or one of these AIs to create some words, the lyrics, right? Is it treated the same way as in the scenario we just talked about, or?
Well, that's it. Again, it's up to the Copyright Office is stating that they're asking if you're coming to register your song, right? They want you to disclose if it was AI assisted and which area. So you going to register this song would have to disclose that I went to AI, I went to Chat GPT that created the lyrics, but I created the melody.
But if they don't, because of course there's room for fraud. If they don't, then what?
If they find out, if they're somewhere caught up with it, because remember, when AI generates something, you're generating codes. And right now on TikTok, you could come on TikTok and post something and it will actually say there is AI generated material being detected here.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you are not open and they find out afterwards, then that could lead to some very negative consequences.
That's like the Milli Vanilli thing in reverse, except it's got the writer from AI and you as the artist.
Correct.
That's crazy. I mean, there's so many things that possibilities that I do believe artists can take advantage of AI. But I want to emphasize that people should just look, in my estimation, I think that AI is just a tool.
Correct.
You know, some people depend on AI a lot in stuff that they're doing, but you know, I've looked at what the developments are, and I think over time it will kind of take away from the talent. And I'll tell you why I'm saying this. You have, for example, AI, people have generated, they will take very popular songs like Shabba Ranks and Simpletons, Coca-Cola Battleship songs, and they will get AI to regenerate those songs, but put a 50s or a 30s twist to it.
Right.
So it's not that it's not a real song that exists in the real space, but then somebody has used AI to generate or to do you can't even call that a derivative of the same song.
Yes, a remix. Well, you see,
a remix.
Right. And again, you see, understanding how AI works. Remember, AI you're training these bots to go into this world database to recognize patterns. Right. And of course, they're choosing the hit song. You're not choosing no B-side songs. They're going to the best of the best. You know?
Yeah.
And they are able to find that pattern, and you prompt and say, okay, give me a reggae version of this or a jazz version of this. They're going to pull up the most melodic reggae or jazz that they can find. And AI don't miss it. When AI gives you something, partners.
I can see in some areas, because I've listened to some of the songs that they've generated, and I can easily pick up the flaws, because one, in some cases where they should be, for example, it goes from intro, where there's a bridge or a verse, it extends it longer than it really should be. That kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yes. So and they give you random generations, and you need to choose which one is the best.
Yeah.
Right. But at the end of the day, and this is why we call it artificial intelligence. They are imitating what a human being can do. We can think, we can memorize, we can gather information, we can solve problems, all our cognitive attributes. We can learn from patterns.
But one of the things that's a bit scary about AI, because, and this is the thing for me, there is no human on earth that could basically reach into every other human's mind and take out an experience or knowledge or anything like that. However, AI, all right, is learning from every single human being that's connected to the web. All right?
Exactly.
And this thing has the ability to pull information from everybody connected to that web in a split second to do a creation for you.
That's it. I see. It's when you hear words like neural networks. Neural networks is based on neuroscience, which is how the brain works. Which is neurotransmitters and the dopamine and the acetylcholine. Scientists are really tapping into how the human mind is connected to our central nervous system. Exactly. And they're imitating that. All right, they're imitating that. And as some people say, it's not, they don't want AI working just like Siri and Alexa just to pull from a database. They want AI to think, right? They want to think for itself. That's where we're heading to. you know. But for all intents and purposes, AI, for the most of the time, can only generate what it has been taught.
Correct.
You know? And I'll use a simple example. You walk into a restaurant and you are given a spoon, a knife and fork, or a pair of chopsticks to eat. You would only choose something that you are comfortable, that you have learned. All right. I personally can use with chopsticks. I can't use with chopsticks up to this day. You know?
I try with the chopsticks sometimes.
Right. But it's the whole point of we as human beings can only put out what we have learned, what we have been taught. All right. So you learn how to eat with a spoon, you learn how to eat with a knife and fork. It's comfortable. All right. And scientists are understanding the whole learning styles. You know this acronym called VARC, where human beings learn by either visual stimulation, or they have to listen to something like a podcast, or have to read, or you have to get hands-on training.
Yeah.
When you look at how they're training AI, most of the time they are giving them large amounts of reading material. That's why they can understand patterns, understand how a sentence is structured. All right.
Yep. Actually, they're letting AI chronicle everything, all the books, everything.
Yes.
They're digitizing them so that AI can access them.
I'm telling you. So that's why they're so intelligent that you can just prompt something and they can write a poem for you, they can write a book for you, because they're loading them with all this reading information, you know. And the same way we have learned as kids the difference to differentiate what is a cat and a dog and a house and a door. The same thing they train AI. So AI can distinguish what is a horse from a goat from a cow, because they're training them with pictures as well. Right?
Yeah.
So we're in the creative space. Where do you see AI taking us? Is it going to help us? Is it going to make things worse? What's your predictions?
Well, outside of the creative space, I can see where AI is a plus. Within the creative space, we just have to contextualize. How can AI assist us? For example, in the not to really drift away from your question, but for example, in medicine, Stanford University is using AI to detect cancer, early stages of cancer. I can understand the plus about that, you know, and all these different things that they're creating, the Roomba machine that can clean your house for you, or scuba that can mop your house for you. Those are pluses, all right? In the creative space, we have to contextualize as to how much are we going to use AI for, and if you want to be credited for what is generated. So I think it's very debatable and very challenging as to how AI is used in a creative space.
Yeah.
People are complaining. You're seeing flyers for these parties and these events, and they can tell is AI created it.
Yeah. Taking away the jobs. Well, you know, when we get into the discussion, the time, we really have to set aside an entire program and bring Fabian back so we can continue a lot of this very important discussion. What we're going to do, look out for the podcast, the conversation. We're going to have Mr. Fabian Alfonso on the podcast as well. But just before we wrap it up, any final words, guys? Because, you know, the time flies so quickly.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, for me, okay, yes. Well, again, use your intellectual property tools to protect your work and monetize your work. It's not just protection, but if this is your content, this content can bring in income for you. It can make you have a proper living. And that's my advice at this point in time.
Nice. A part of that, we've been trying to educate our population in Guyana specifically that it is a business. You could monetize off your creative aspects in any single way, in the smallest form also. Because one of our things in Guyana is that, we don't really get paid. So based on things that's happening around the world that we know, you could make money and not have to work a 9 to 5, especially in the music business.
Yes.
But that's if you understand the regimes.
Correct.
Well, we're gonna pick up this discussion. Make sure you stay glued to the Rush. Make sure you check out our pages online. Follow us on social media on Gem Networks, Gem Radio, 592 Radio. So many platforms to follow us on as well. Stay glued to slamfm.co.uk in the afternoon in the UK. The General is going to pick it up next at 4 in the afternoon. Big shout out to the guys in Tooting and in Croydon in the UK. In New York City on Majestic Music Radio, it's going to be more music and more vibe, as well as Atlanta, Georgia, my exclusive radio. In Canada, Studio M, big shout out to Harold and the whole team. Just about 15 minutes to the top of the hour. Unfortunately, we got to wrap it up and get out of here until tomorrow. Make sure you check me out tomorrow, same time, same stations, with the Throwback Thursdays, oldies but goodies. Remember to drive safely, be safe. And of course, before we leave you, Mr. Alfonso, we'd like to say thank you so much for being on the show today and for disseminating so much great information. Of course, we're going to keep in contact and have you back again on the show.
The pleasure was mine.
Great. And before we go, one people, one nation, one destiny. That's the motto down here in Ghana. That should be the motto of the entire Caribbean. Until tomorrow, love your world, love you, Guyana. We out of here.
You're tuned in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time. Jack.
She's hot and groovy. Maila with me, baby. Bambina medai. Dina memai demai. Bambina medai. Dina memai demai. Betting in a soca party. When I meet this Latin beauty. When I see she well shaped. With looks to kill her mind. I make a move and we start to talk. And she start look like a distinguished yardie. Then she tell me, boy, I feel it go party. She showed me emotion that get my attention. Then jam me in a cozy corner and whisper softly to me, move me and move me. In the soca party, she said to move me and move me. Work up my body, move me till I feel the pressure. Move me till I'm hot all over. Move me till I squeeze you tight, tight, pushy until the party over. Hot and groovy in the soca party. She's hot and groovy. Maila with me, baby. Bambina medai. Dina memai demai. Bambina medai. Dina memai demai. Sympathize me the way how she flexing. This one hot for the million. Girl, I'm your honey bear, my lady. Hold me anywhere, don't be shy. I whisper more lyrics in her head. She did not accept it. She tell me, what's it only lip service, man? Only one way you could prove it. Move me and move me. In the soca party, she said to move me and move me. Work up my body. Move me till I feel the pressure. Move me till I'm hot all over. Move me till I squeeze you tight, tight, pushy until the party over. Hot and groovy in the soca party. She's hot and groovy. Maila with me, baby. Bambina medai. Dina memai demai. Bambina medai. Dina memai demai. She like the fire, so I stand at attention when I feel the sweet sensation. My body every time she rub she kitty on me, oh my. The way how she flexing on me, everybody watching at me. And then she put her up on me shoulder and whisper softly to me, move me and move me. In the soca party, she said to move me and move me. Work up my body. Music sweet to compliment my señorita. Chiquitita. Give me. Alright. When we soca make me flex more better. Move me and move me. In the soca party, when I see this Latin beauty, like I in Del
in to DJ Malachi, always representing Guyanese music all the time.
I take it easy, I behave myself. I didn't get on bad like everyone else, but this time I come out to have my fun. I drinking and I betting till I see the sun. I drinking too much, walking too much, I whining too much, liming too much, betting too much. I drinking too much, walking too much, I whining too much, liming too much, betting too much. I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing, 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 I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing, overdoing it. Getting on bad inside a fet, whining until I'm soaking wet. No worries, I ain't got no stress, overdoing it. When you see me, take in me zone, don't bother me, leave me alone. Roaming like I ain't got no home, overdoing it. Drinking too much, walking too much, I'm whining too much, liming too much, betting too much. I'm drinking too much, walking too much, I'm whining too much, liming too much, betting too much. I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing, 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 I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing, 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 yes. In the street I playing a mass, winding up on the girl them ass, living life and having a blast. Like Marshall, yes I is the past. In the street I playing a, winding up on the girl them, living life and having a. Like Marshall, yes I is the past. Drinking too much, walking too much, I'm whining too much, liming too much, betting too much. I'm drinking too much, walking too much, I'm whining too much, liming too much, betting too much. I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing, 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 I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing it, I'm overdoing, overdoing, overdoing. Last night I take it easy, I behave myself. I didn't get on bad like everyone else, but this time I come out to have my fun. I'm drinking and I'm betting till I see the sun. I'm drinking too much, walking too much, I'm whining too much, liming too much, betting too much. I'm drinking too much, walking too much, I'm whining too much, liming too much, betting too much. I'm overdoing it.
Yeah. I want the girl you say, what she really say? Look out, fiance she a the ever T-bumper. Well, I'm me and the ever T-lumber. If you think say you back, come bend over. Me will mash up the whole of the structure. Fix it up, girlfriend, come bend over. Fix it up, get ready for the wine now. Fix it up, girl, come a little closer. Me meet you with the ever T-lumber. Fix it up, girl, wine and turn over. Fix it up, but mind you get ginger. Fix it up, bring the ever T-bumper. Me meet you with the ever T-lumber. When you get a piece of this, me guarantee you have a run left it. Me have a green heart, it's firm and stiff, you know. Slip slide or jump off of this, girl. Take the wine, don't run left it, yeah. And you say you coulda handle it, yeah. Praise the wall, go and bite your lip, girl. Me love how you a turn and twist, yeah. Fix it up, girlfriend, come bend over. Fix it up, get ready for the wine, yeah. Fix it up, girl, come a little closer. Me meet you with the ever T-lumber. Fix it up, girl, wine and turn over. Fix it up, but mind you get ginger. Fix it up, bring the ever T-bumper. Me meet you with the ever T-lumber. Too much fire, future, water. Too much fire, fire on me bumper. Too much fire, future, water. Too much fire, future, send me water. Fix it up, girlfriend, come bend over. Fix it up, get ready for the wine now. Fix it up, girl, come a Me meet you with the Everty lumber. Fix it up, girl, wine and turn over. Fix it up, but mind you get ginger. Fix it up, bring the Everty bumper. Me meet you with the Everty lumber.
Always representing Guyanese music all the time. Jack.
Like you drink a bottle of margarita. You should have known me and the man with the rum at your mom. Me will tear down the whole of your body sugar. And you say you are the Everty bumper. Meet the man with the Everty lumber. Fix it up, girl. Get ready for the wine, yeah. Fix it up, girl. Come a little closer. Me meet you with the Everty lumber. Fix it up, girl. Wine and turn over. Fix it up, but mind you get ginger. Fix it up, bring the Everty bumper. Me meet you with the Everty lumber. When you get a piece of this, me guarantee you are gonna run the fit. Me have a green hearted from a stiff, you know. Slip slide on your papa this, girl. Take the wine, don't run the fit, yeah. And you say you coulda handle it, yeah. Praise the wall, go and bite your lip, girl. Me love how you a turn and twist, yeah. Fiance, she a the Everty bumper. Well, and me a the Everty lumber. If you think say you back, come bend over. Me with my shot, your girlfriend, come bend over. Fix it up, get ready for the wine, yeah. Fix it up, girl, come a little closer. Me meet you with the Everty lumber. Fix it up, girl, wine and turn over. Fix it up, but mind you get ginger. Fix it up, bring the Everty bumper. Me meet you with the Everty lumber. Hey, she should have known. Say, me and the kid with the Everty lumber. Yeah. Bring them the Everty bumper. PC, she don't know me. She must think to me easy. Joseph, let me tell them, we never. So we hotter than.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi. Get on bad, man. Yo, Pancho, we love the party. That's right. Problem is a problem. Get on bad, man. Why? This is my identity. We love the party. That's right. Drink up, water. This is my identity. We love to get done, man. Drink up, water. Him, she, her. Get on bad, man. Get on bad, man. Him, she, her. Get on bad, man. I don't care what you feel like. I don't care what you ID now. Once you come in the fence, we are around some bacchanales. I don't care what you whining on. Once you come in the fence, we can get to
Malachi, mass of the place.
I don't care about your preference, I just care about the rum. And if you come here for the bacchanal, raise your glass and have fun. So if you're keeping up with the vibes and you're jumping around, we go fed till the party done. This is my identity. I identify as a drinker. I identify as a veteran. This is my identity. I identify as a bacchanal. I don't care if you are him, she, her. Get it back. We drinking more rum and get it back.
Yeah, man, you're listening to Malachi.
This is my identity. I identify as a drinker. I identify as a veteran. This is my identity. I identify as a bacchanalist. Your problem.
Yo, Pancho, big up yourself.